start, let me get my notes out, because you reach a certain age, you need to do that. There was a time I could keep everything in my head and keep it straight. Now, if I don't write it down, and I think that's the parents' curse, because I used to tease my mom and dad about two things, about their memories, and I used to tease them about these, because when they would read things, it always I watched as they got older, further and further away. And my mother said, just keep getting up, young man. Now they laugh at me. And so when I go to visit them and I put my glasses down, whatever glasses that are local to the area is the one you grab. So it might be glasses with little rainbows and girly glasses, and I got them on because I can see through them, amen? So I'll use this for my notes as well. We're going to talk about abortion, something near and dear to my heart. And I'm talking about glasses. I need to get mine out. Here we go. And I'm going to share with you a story. I'm going to talk to you about a young man, really not much older than a boy, man-child, maybe old enough to vote, not old enough to drink, but certainly not mature enough to understand what was taking place. And let me just share this story. This young man, he's about 18, 19 years old, was in his first year of college, and the apple of his eye is a young lady who is going into her first year of college, looking to become a dentist. And so, very fond of each other, so we were an item. So during the time of the 70s, which we're kind of coming right off the tail end of the 60s generation, the free love, and everything starting to bubble up, that everything was okay. The social mores that were established that made this nation, in my opinion, the great nation it became, because it was a nation built on Judeo-Christian ethic, was being attacked by this new agenda. This free love movement, this movement that questioned authority, don't trust anybody over 30, that type of thing. So that environment permeated the colleges, started to permeate the colleges. And I remember seeing pamphlets and so forth that ran around that said that there was this procedure that you could have take place that would do away with an inconvenience. So I remember seeing these things and reading about them on the college campuses. And so as a young man, was very fond of a young lady, and the times that we were in, having been raised right, what was right from wrong, got into a situation where I got this particular young lady pregnant. So in seeking what to do and not making the right choices, even after making a wrong choice, I succumbed to the pressure that came from her family that said that we should have this procedure take place and have this inconvenience done away with. Amen? So I agreed to it. I'm 19 years old. What do I know? But there was a sixth sense that said, I don't know. What I should have done is sought counsel from my parents. But I didn't do that. I didn't want to embarrass myself first and foremost, so it was an ego thing. Secondly, revered my parents, mom and dad, in particular dad. My dad is still my hero today. So I didn't want to disappoint him in my mind. So I went along with the choice that was made because it was a convenient choice to make, and I thought that the problem would go away and we get back to life as usual. So the young lady had this procedure done. I remember getting the phone call from her after she had the procedure done. Her mother took her to get the procedure done. And I get this phone call. I said, oh, hi, honey, how you doing? Hi, I just came back. I said, okay. Sound a little druggy, yeah, the anesthesia, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, well, give me a call when she said, I'm going to go to sleep, take a nap. I'll call you when I wake up. I said, okay, we'll talk to you later on. And so we're getting ready to hang up the phone. She said, oh, one more thing. I said, what's that? She says, I just wanted to let you know they were twin boys. So my 19-year-old brain was, huh? I could not fathom that. Wait a minute, what's this about boys? How do you know that they were boys? I mean, huh? And so I said, what do you say? What, nothing, nothing. No, what did you just say? Nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm going to go, and she hung up. She never would talk about it again. So our relationship continued for a season. Eventually, we broke up. I know in my heart of hearts that the reason why our relationship severed over a period of time is because she lost respect for me. Because what she was looking for from me, even my little 19-year-old brain, was leadership. She was looking for me to say, honey, I don't know how we're going to figure this all out, but we're going to figure it out together. That's what she was looking for, because she had gotten that from me. She would have bucked up against mom and dad, and she would not have participated in that fateful decision. So let's fast forward, because the only way I could deal with it was just, we'll just block that out, because I don't understand it, makes no sense to me. She will not talk about it. 10 years pass. I have let's say it's a cousin, and she's a year younger than me, and I'm living in Northern California now, and she is beautiful, vibrant young woman. Everybody thought we were an item. We actually weren't related. We called ourselves cousins because their family and my family was close. And we were more like brother and sister, really close. And every year, she would disappear. I would call her mom, have you seen Kay? No, I haven't seen Kay. I don't know where Kay is. Oh, Kay, oh, you know Kay, she's kind of, sometimes she likes her space. So this is before cell phones. This is before, you had answering machines back then. This is in the 80s. So I kept calling her answering machine. Where are you, Kay? Where are you? Never would answer. Then finally I called, I want to go by there. And she picked up the phone. Hello? Hey, what's going on with you? Nothing. Everybody's trying to reach you. We haven't heard from you 3-4 days. What's going on? Nothing. Just want to be to myself. I said, something's not right. I said, I'm coming by there. No, 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 don't come by. I said, well, if I don't come by there, you come by here. You got 1 hour. If you don't show up, I'm going to your place. No. And then finally, and then I hung up. So about 45 minutes later, she showed up at my place. We went out and had dinner, had a great time like we always do. So we get back to my place. We're sitting there. We're listening to music. I said, Kay, I mean, everybody's worried about you. You're always being distant. I don't know what else to call it, because I'm in my 20s. I'm, you know, it's still wisdom there. You're still figuring life out. But I was a Christian, and I was a practicing Christian at the time. I'd given my life back to the Lord. And so she responds to me, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Then finally she began to open up. She said that, well, nobody knows because I never told anybody, but I had an abortion. You did? I thought I knew everything about you. Well, I didn't tell anybody. I said, what about your mom and dad? No, they don't know. What about your sister? No, she doesn't know either. No, nobody knows. Only you know. And you can't tell anybody. So she swore me to secrecy. So I said, okay. And the only thing in my young brain was, with the limited knowledge I had from being a Christian, was I knew everything was covered under the blood. So I prayed with her in my best simplistic prayer and bowed down with her and prayed. I said, you know, it's all covered under the blood, the sins, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, the Jesus, you're a Christian, yes, you are. And she was. And it's all covered under the blood. And we'll just pray that God will heal you up, blah, blah, blah.